Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
Frank, a lot of people have said it's become pretty obvious that I keep saying this is my X3, okay?
Well, there were facts, so.
This is my pride and joy, dude. It's my race car.
Yeah. And behind the scene, he does tell me to beat the living snot on it. So.
That's true. That is true. Today is a good day to fix it, though. This, you know, I show the worst part. That's not actually getting fixed, but there are some things that are getting fixed. What are we working on today, bud?
We got to change the inner clutch housing.
Yeah. Blown belt, Silver Lake. In there. Not good.
Yeah. And then we forgot to change it before we went on our little trip.
Yeah.
So it's got some duct tape on it.
Just sort of ran out of time. Yep. You know, what are you going to do? All right, pull her in, bud. Let's do it. Oh, and on top of that, we got some relics today. Got one relic in the background there. Got another relic in the garage. You'll see that soon. Oh, gosh. This poor thing, dude. Oh, no. Whoa! It'll still do a burnout.
Gotta make sure she's still ripped, you know?
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. All right, guys, here's what we gotta do. Clutch cover, inner clutch housing. We're gonna do an oil change. And I think we're gonna get underneath it and see how much damage we had from the rat climbs.
There's a good skid plate under this. This has got the thick one, you know?
Yeah, the one that covers the clutch, too. New ones ain't got that. All right, dude, bring her up. Jack her up, dude. She's coming on up. ITP, I'm sorry. They were not inflated enough. 6 pounds. Actually, yeah, they were like 5 pounds and the sucker ripped. It lasted all the way back though. Didn't really rip, didn't do anything. Insane how well that tire held up.
The 5 miles back on the road, beating it on the road?
Yeah, not even that, but all the friggin' downhills too.
No problem at all.
Sucker's good
Why
to go.
did we switch the tires after we came down a whole different trail? Not too sure about that, but worked out either way, so it doesn't matter.
There was a lot of questionable things that happened on that. So, all right, well, let's see here. What do we got for damage? ZRPs, yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna go ahead and call.
This is aluminum.
Aluminum?
Aluminum. All we gotta do is take a little file and go.
I'm gonna call my boys the ZRP and get some skid plates because they make them for this. I just didn't have them in time.
Oof.
Yeah, not good. All right, clutch cover, here we go. You can see my duct tape job in there. Actually, you can't see it. You'll be able to see it.
I didn't even know you did that, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm a good friend. Oh, come on, bud.
I get her.
Come on, bud. There we go.
Yep, we'll throw it on place for it.
All right. Last screw, bud. How bad's it gonna be? Full of mud? What do you think?
No, not even a little bit muddy.
I think it's gonna be very muddy.
Not even. Did we miss a screw? Oh no, you got duct tape. Duct tape did its job. Look.
Wow. Okay.
Clean as a whistle.
No, there's a little bit of mud in there, dude.
That's just from me power washing it.
And look at the mud on the primary.
Where?
What is that? Hold on. What is that? Are those
what?
dents?
What?
Or is that mud?
Up here?
Yes.
Oh, that's just mud.
Thank God.
But literally, I just power washed it, so I probably got up in there and shot mud in here. So.
Why'd you do that?
Because I was getting mud off of the car.
Okay. Well, let's see here. How does the belt look?
My story. What I'm saying.
I'm sticking to it, dude. All right. How does the belt look after that rock climb? You know, was there any slip moments, you think?
Look at your duct tape job.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was actually not good. Well, I couldn't see anything, and it was covered in dirt and dust. So better than nothing.
So it's all my fault.
Yes. Well, you did blow the belt. Every time I'm getting in here looking at stuff, it's always good to check the belt out. Check for cracks, check for signs of slippage. It'll be like a little half moon shape, you know, issues on the belt, but the clutching on this thing's pretty dialed, so I think we're good. We just got to get the clutches off and replace this cover. Unfortunately, this one and that one have to both come off to get this back cover out. Evo, Shift Tech.
Dime mod.
Nope, this is a penny, even cheaper.
Penny. Oh.
This is 10% of the cost, so
right.
This is the factory belt tool. What this thing does is it compresses in. So it compresses in the helix and allows the secondary to open up, and you can slide the belt off.
Right.
Normally, if you're blowing a belt, you have to do this to get the new one on, but if your belt's in one piece, you still have to do it to get it off.
And we use the penny mod so you don't scratch up the cover of the helix.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing.
Just presses on there. There are tools that are way better. Do we have those?
We do. And
Where?
Not here.
Oh, well then we don't have them.
We
See if we can get her
to
off.
Ooh,
Dude, free hose clamp.
save that. That's not free. We need that.
Oh, you got this, bud.
Well, if I could get both arms in there,
You got this.
it'd be a little easier.
Oh, dude.
Easy peasy.
Butter. Absolute butter. All right, now to the hard part. Getting the primary off. Secondary is easy. Primary, not so easy. This is what I'm trying to talk about. This is a prime time to have an impact. Okay, if you try to come in here with a regular wrench to get this bolt out, which holds the secondary to the transaxle shaft, you have to hold the secondary to do it. If you have an impact, you can just kind of let it rip.
Right.
Frank's about to show you how that works. Look at that, beautiful. Don't even have to hold it.
That's not that tight.
That's a tiny little bolt.
Secondary's not that tight. So.
Yeah, this should come right off. Oh yeah, make sure the shims on the back stay there. There is none.
Definitely a war shirt in there you got to catch.
All right, guys, onto the primary clutch here. This one's a little more difficult to get off. So take the bolt out, and what's holding the primary clutch to the crankshaft of the engine is literally just a tapered shaft. So you'll see that in 1 second. So here is the clutch puller. Yeah, that goes into the shaft on the clutch and actually presses against the crankshaft to pull the clutch off. We got a little trick, dude.
A little trick.
Little donut bread trick.
What you want in there?
More than that. Yeah, eat that sucker first.
That's good.
So we pretty much stuff this in the hole to create essentially a hydraulic inside of there. Some people use grease, some people use bread. Today we're using a donut.
Donuts are great.
Sometimes you don't have to use anything at all, but this makes it a lot easier. Will the clutch pop off, please? Get her, bud. There we go.
So easy that
Just like that. Beautiful.
Probably one that didn't need the bread trick, but
Here's the deal with the bread trick. Worst case scenario, you're cleaning up some bread. You know, and you can eat it afterwards, which is always good for you. Oh, I got it for you, bud. There you go. Primary off. So right here is the tapered shaft on the crankshaft that this thing interfaces on. And that's it. Real simple.
real easy peasy.
So now we can get these cover bolts off, get this cover replaced, and be good to go back in the mud, dude.
Extremely tight to the front one.
Oh yeah, dang it, yeah, there's all sorts of stuff.
3 days later.
It's been legitimately 45 minutes. Really sorry, Frank. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go, dude. So this is the factory belt temp sensor.
Oh, yep.
But it's just an air sensor, and it doesn't actually do anything. So the Razorback one is an infrared that actually shoots at the belt.
Ooh.
Well, guys, here is our new clutch cover. Grab it, Frank, before I drop it. I'm pulling it out, dude, showing them the new versus old.
New versus old. This one's clean, you know, no mud on it.
Clean, no mud.
And
more importantly, no holes.
giant hole here.
So
when I blew the belt.
So what actually happened, Frank? Like, it might not be obvious to people. So you got a clutch on here, rubber belt just spinning 9,000 RPMs.
Yeah, and then when you have this super sweet Razorback gauge, it tells you your belt temperature. Well, when you're in race mode and you're not looking at the gauge and you're not using your sniffer to smell the belt rubber, you go, She's getting a little hot.
Getting real hot.
Yeah, and the belt goes, ka-ting!
New parts engaged. Running into some classic problems here. So the spacing between this and this is just always a little different on these. So as you can see, the alignment just ain't quite there. Maybe if we just lift it up on it, it would go up.
Yeah, and so that's what we do. We put the 4 bolts in the back. So to get the O-ring on there. They're all loose. So this way we can literally just kind of rock it a little bit up and get our bolts in.
Hopefully that works. This could be a 2-man job here, dude.
I got her.
You got it? Wow. You're as good as 2 men.
Just saying. Just wanted to show that because I've had problems with these before. Figured out putting the back 4 on first, and then you can rotate it around and
yeah, makes sense.
kind of go in a hole.
There you go. Your hands look like a coal miner. Why are they so dirty? Oh my gosh.
What do your hands look like?
We just had lunch, bud.
You got soft hands, brother. You got soft hands. You ain't never worked a day in your goddamn life.
Yeah. Those were dirty at lunch. Fact.
No. You're right.
Well, boys, we are good. But in the background, you might hear the sweet sounds of a bulldozer. That's because today we are taking something that's behind me and setting a lap time. We're going out on the track. Frank's gonna clean the track up a little bit. There's some mud. There's some, you know, issues from the little Jeep extravaganza, but he's gonna clean it up and we can go out there and freaking rip. All right, guys, we are at the point to put this primary clutch back on. So I got the gasket from the clutch cover put back in here. I got all the wiring harnesses hooked back up. I got these two tubes hooked back up. This is the outlet which cools off the turbo. This is one of the inlet tubes here. I cleaned the shaft off here, this tapered shaft that the clutch hooks to with brake clean. I'll do one final clean on that before I put the clutch back on. But before we do that, it's time to look at this primary a little bit. The sucker is 1,600 miles old. There's a lot of cool things on these newer X3 clutches, like these wear plates here, where you don't have to really worry about any tower wear. It all looks good. There's no funny weights. There's no loose bushings anywhere, so I kind of looked that stuff over. One thing too you can look at is see if there's any crazy grooves in your primary. This one looks pretty good. There's going to be some grooving where the clutch engagement happens, but it's not bad. And then your roller bearing at the bottom here. This one is, maybe you can hear it, tiny bit crunchy, but it still moves very smooth. And I don't have the tools to take the spider off this thing to service this properly. So we'll hope she's good. And I will clean all of this crap off from inside of here. Obviously you can see there's some donut leftovers in there. Oh, there you go. And there's also some donut leftovers on the inside here where the tapered shaft sits in. So I'll clean all that stuff out. We'll set this thing on. One last clean on there and we'll get to torquing this bad boy back on. Frank's back, dude.
Not that one.
How'd it go out there?
I think we got her pretty close to what we had before, so.
Do people know what they're going to be seeing in a second?
Yeah.
It was in the background. If you want to rewind, I did show it briefly.
Oh, you did show it briefly? All right. Well, then they're already commented.
Well, I don't know about that. We'll see. All right, so we're torquing these bad boys down. I'm already done. I got everything cleaned up. So this is 90 foot-pounds. This is 52. We're going to get them close as we can with the freaking torque wrench here.
Pittsburgh, baby.
Yeah, she's all the way from PA. I would say things have gone ghetto. I'm holding this with one hand. Frank's coming in with the torque wrench. Let's go. Come on, 90. Okay, leave it, please. Okay, we're good. Whew. Okay.
That? All right.
These are the biggest units. Look at that. Those things are massive, dude.
So I actually found those on the side of the road. Literally on the side of the highway. I was driving.
How did you see it?
Seen them. You can't just, you see something like that, you're like, I know exactly what that is. I turned around in the median, illegal, don't care. Whipped a UE, came back, I'm like, whoo-hoo, jumped out the highway, grabbed them.
Did you post them to Facebook and say, if you guys lost these, dude, freaking contact Frankie Unit?
Did not.
Yeah, good.
Didn't care.
Yeah, it's okay.
They're mine.
All right, so.
I risted my life. Risted
his life, dude. His life is a wrist. All right, 90 on that, 52 on this.
52.
And then we put the belt back on, and then we're like a quarter of the way there on the maintenance. Fresh belt on. Penny backing out. Oh, look at that. Honda. One step closer, Frank, to this thing being good to go.
She ain't gonna go through no penny or counting machine anymore. But
dang it, dude, we lost one penny. Oh yeah, boy, Frank's filling up these tires. Got the old Sliminator on there. What is it, 14? Dude, it's zero. So I can't even tell. Got the clutch cover back on. All the tubes are hooked up. That's all ready to go. Nice. Just got to put air in this front one over here and we can go rip this thing. Oh, hold on.
We'll get her. So close, man.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a problem.
And that.
Oh, and it's full of water. Oh, jeez.
And that.
Yeah, and that.
You guys in the video said, "Oh, just stick like 12 patches in there." It's like, no, buddy. Like
it was a pinch flat.
It was, you know, 3 fingers went right in there. So
yeah, pinch flat meaning basically it was so low on pressure that it got pinched between, you know, here and the rock and just ripped it. Like there ain't a tire in the world that can really survive that. But
we've done it. I mean, but
We got a fresh set coming, Frank. Yeah. Our friends at ITP hooked us up big time.
ITPs. These are the best freaking tires for Michigan riding, and turns out they're not that bad at rock crawling, you know?
Yeah, they actually did really, really well.
Right.
And it was cool to see a lot of people give support to these tires in the comments too. Right. I've been on these since 2019, bud. That was the first time I had a set of tear hooks, and they're still unbeaten. I'm doing something different on my Pro R though. I got to be a little different.
Yeah, you always do things a little different.
Okay, well, you know, it ain't going to be this, but these are all going to be replaced very soon, so shouts out to ITP, but we'll get a different tire on here, do a couple more changes. Right? Oh, yeah, and wheels. Yeah, and wheels. So we'll do a couple changes on this thing, get this thing ready to go rip, and see what the new track. Oh, you did? Yeah, oh, good, okay.
Should be good to go.
Let's go. All right, guys, we are back on the track, and Frank has assured me that the track is exactly how it was before when he set a lap time, so this lap time should be equivalent, but we'll see what this X3 can do. I'm pretty excited to see it. The old Jeep jump is a little bit better, and also there's no muck in this corner anymore, so we should be good to go. I'm excited to see this thing rip. Oh, here's the X3. Whoop, sorry, bad camera work. Hold on. Wait, what in the hell? That's Frankenstein X3, baby! He's back, dude! What the heck? Wait, where did that come from? Alright, well I guess we're about to see a lap time from the old Frankenstein, dude. How does it stack up against the old Kit X3? Alright, that jump is way smaller. Sucker sounds like it rips, dude. Good for that thing. Oh, we already got dust out here. Okay, nice lap, nice lap. We're on the tabletop here. Out of the corner, the double. Shocker open. All that sound. Sounds like it's really over revving. Holy moly. Good to see this old girl back, dude. Can't even see him over there. He is ripping. If you guys don't know, this is Frank's old X3, Frankenstein X3. Got it wrecked. Back in a past life, this thing was wrecked, rebuilt, and it's wrecked again. Oh my god! What in the hell, dude? Hopefully he's okay. No! What the hell? You good?
Oh yeah. That was great, eh?
Well, that was great, eh? That happened really quickly. Was that 3 laps in?
Oh yeah. You know how it goes. Try and push a little too hard.
Let's be honest. This machine has been rolled over many times.
Many times.
She's got a cage, if you guys don't know. Caged up. It's got a bunch of random parts from old project machines. How are you and I gonna roll this over?
We got a lot of machinery here.
That's a good point.
We're just gonna go to that.
You okay though? All right.
So, what's going on here?
It's upside down.
The four-wheel drive is really in and out.
Okay.
The only way a four-wheel drive works is diff lock.
Oh, it did seem like it was doing something weird in the corners.
It's pulling me really hard, and I'm gonna blame it on that, not blame it on that, whatever. I think that's what happened here.
Yeah, it looked like it got a lot of grip and just came over.
Yeah.
I was talking about how it was purchase wrecked.
Yeah.
Literally as you rolled over. And I said, well, it's wrecked again. Oh boy. All right, let's get some tools out here. Big machinery. I don't really know. How do you not slam it?
How's it still smoke? How's it not smoking?
Well, it's not smoking because it's not running. How do you not slam it?
Slam it on the ground?
Well, how do you not slam it? You know? Like, you gotta pick it up and then maybe I can like swing it somehow.
This is the strap we have.
That's the only strap.
You got more.
Well, you have a SkyTrack though.
She still wants more.
Oh yeah, I definitely want some more. It's just gonna need to have the oil back in the motor, which is important. That is the face of an unhappy Frank. And this is the face of an unhappy X3. It's very unclear what he's doing here. Okay. Okay. And that's kind of not what we'd hoped for. Alright, well, it's back.
Just like that, bud.
Does have aftermarket radius rods, thank God.
Scrape the mud off.
She was already dirty, really, so. This is good, that's good, we're good, it's good. You still want to set a lap time, or?
Oh, yeah. We got to figure out how to get it out of diff lock. It was really fighting me.
Just run her in two. Well, you're back, Frank.
We're back.
How about some smoke? Yeah. Put her out the shocker, bud. She's good. We're good. All right, I'll get back to the spot over here. All right, we're back-ish. All good? Not all good?
Front end fixed itself.
What do you mean fixed itself?
Got like auto lock now.
What does auto lock mean?
I don't know, it just says auto.
What are you talking about?
But it's in full wheel drive.
You should probably not be. What do you mean auto?
I don't know.
Can't read anything
It
here.
says auto.
Yeah, I don't think that's what that means.
Well,
I
look.
would just run it in two wheel.
What's that? We're in 4x4.
Whatever you say. He's going to conquer the corner again. If it rolls here, I will never laugh harder. Okay, it didn't. Good. I mean, be honest, that would have been hilarious. Well, how is she post rollover? Good to go?
Good to go. Probably a little bit of smoke out the back, but...
A little bit, that's okay though. All right guys, we talked to Frankenstein, we talked to Frank. He said he's going for a record now. We'll see. I'll push the old record up right here from my X3 and we'll start the timer now. That is the time to beat. Definitely different track conditions today for sure. More wind, I'm not sure if that matters. Mostly a joke. She does sound good though. Carrying that inside front tire. Very nice. Beautiful through the turn. Over the first double. That's the end of the first lap. Onto the second lap. Overshot it. Restart. Over the first double. Over the second. Second lap has started. Here we go, Frank. Into the back 180. You hear that sucker echoing off the old farmhouses in the background. Coming over the big single. To the back hairpin. Don't roll it, Frank. There you go. Through the first double. He's cooking. Through the second. Through the third. Another lap. Here we go. Or is he calling it a day? He is calling it a day. We'll see what he says. What'd you think, bud?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't have a lap timer.
It sure feels good.
It does look good. It looks a little more loose than mine.
Yeah, well, it's looser than yours, and it's super tacky out here right now, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I don't know what it's going to be.
Well, we'll see. I have no way of telling you a lap time now or anytime during this video.
Oh.
we'll start. We'll start the timer now. That is the time to beat. He said definitely different track conditions today for sure. More wind. Not sure if that matters. Mostly a joke. She does sound good though. Carrying that inside front tire. Pivot, Frank, pivot. Not horrible. Very nice. Beautiful through the turn. All right. Over the first double. That's it,
That's
boys.
the end of the first lap.
First
On to the
lap
second
ever.
lap.
I have no clue what it was. Overshot.
But you just
and
set the
restart.
world record.
So let's. Here's what we can do. We can film two celebrations, okay?
Okay.
The celebration of mine being faster, or the celebration of this one being faster.
All right.
All right. First one, we'll celebrate this one being faster.
Woo!
Yeah, dude! I can't believe it's so much faster. That was crazy. Awesome job, dude. Frankenstein's a ripper. All right, on to the next one. Kit being faster.
Yeah.
Oh man, Kit's faster. Dang it.
Kit's a great car. I mean, it's built to be that. So
You know, what are you gonna do?
one thing, stock upper front end there does turn a little better, so I will give it that.
Yeah, turning radius is better despite these folding like a wet noodle.
Is it beefier? No.
No.
So LSK is definitely a way to go on that one.
These are the things that we do that you normally don't see on camera. This place doesn't have water, so we got to fill this up, and we tow it with the Maggie. It's just overall like not a great tow vehicle. You look good, dude. Just saying hi to you. Oh, Scott's doing some off-roading. Guy's crazy, dude. Durangoing.
Durangoing.
So what do you think? What's happening with Frankenstein, dude?
I mean, we were told not even to say anything about it, just put it in the video and just never mention what it was, but
All right, well, we'll just leave it at that then.
it's fine. But no, I think that should come back to the channel, or just come back. Let me rephrase that.
This is the channel.
That should be on the channel.
I am kind of, you know, hoping you get something other than mine, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
The old kit car,
everybody,
dude.
Yes, it is his. That's why he can say that's his.
And I'm
car.
joking. I do not care at all.
Like, you gotta understand the dry humor that goes on here. It's not. People get mad about things that shouldn't be mad about.
Look at Frank's hands,
Doesn't
dude.
even matter about it.
You talk about dry humor, dude. Look at his hands. They're drying up out here. All right, watch out. I'm pretty dried up too, dude. Florida got me all sorts of dry.
No, my face finally got out of sunburn.
Yeah, it's a
Like
bad deal.
I had Rudolph going on for a while.
Yep, all good. Well, we're filling up the water. Frank's gonna wash some stuff. Then what are we doing next, bud?
We gotta figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good question.
We'll have a little chat about that after this outro's done.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
People up here floating, maybe they'll contact us and tell us what we should go do.
These people here floating,
Yeah.
this is one of them. Big supporter, dude, right there. One of my oldest friends.
Yeah. We're trying to get him a new machine too. So.
Yeah, anybody that's tight at a dealership wants to
Right.
give us a deal.
Right.
This boy needs something.
And
We'll get it figured out, Scott. He wants like a Turbo R, probably.
Turbo R, I was thinking the XP, the new XP frame.
New XP is sweet.
So tight, but yeah, Turbo R would be a great machine. Side note,
Yeah,
clapped out needs to get back. We know this, everybody else knows this.
we got some racing to do
Got some
soon.
racing to do soon. We got some friends down in Florida that are coming up. Says if freaking clapped out ain't here, he ain't coming. So we got to get clapped out ripping.
We just
So,
need
we
roughly
need some-
$2,500 for new transmission.
Yeah, something like that. So
We'll
if
figure
anybody's
that
got
out.
a trans that's got a really good deal, that's a good stout unit.
Or anyone knows anyone.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's about who you know.
Yeah, so who you know, where you know, not who you blow, 'cause it's not who we're like. So we'll cut that.
I'm not
You ain't
cutting,
gonna cut
I'm
it.
not
I
cutting
know.
that one. Because that ain't what we're like. What? Anyway, hey,
You are
good,
what you eat. You know what I mean?
good driving today, dude.
You good driving. I don't even mean I roll.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Great driving
Great
out
driving.
there. Making me
Well,
look
we don't
great.
even know the lap time yet, so we don't even know if it's fast or slow. Nick seemed
Yeah.
to think it was revving to like 8,900. I went out and
just-
did a road test.
Yeah.
82, 83, settled right in, locked.
I don't know. Seems
I
slow.
don't know, bud.
Seems slow.
Frankenstein, she's set up good, pretty good. She's got tap clutch, STM secondary.
Good for you.
She's a rocket.
Well, we'll see you back soon, and we'll see these guys. See you guys in a couple days.
Yeah, so Thursday.
Thursday.
We'll figure out where we went today. Or no, it's
Tomorrow.
Thursday.
Tomorrow we're gonna see Thursday where we went when we're looking at talking about today. We're gonna see tomorrow on Thursday. See you then.
Bye.